What up? Let's get right to it. Super middleweight fighter Edgar Berlanga, with a record of 23 wins, 2 defeats, 18 by knockout, made his first statement since being knocked out by Hermad Shiraz with a record of 22 wins, no losses, and 18 by knockout. Berlanga states that he will make a comeback soon, and he also said that he will be coming back with more clarity, more hunger, and more focus. I like how he's sounding. It sounds really good because it sounds like he might actually be humble. Because the way that he got beat down, I mean, that can't do anything but humble a person. Because anybody who saw him before the fight and probably through his whole career, I'm sure, he's a outspoken kid. He had some success, was known as the knockout king. His first 16 fights ended by knockout in the first round. So you can see how, arrogance can seep into a fighter's mind, knowing that you got that type of ability. But as I always say, give me a boxer over a slugger, because what happens if you can't knock somebody out? So if he got that many fights in the first round, eventually when the competition gets steeper, you're gonna be pushed to go, longer. And if you don't have much experience doing that, you more than likely are gonna get broken. And that's what happened on Saturday. Once he saw that he wasn't gonna knock Shiraz out early, he basically got desperate and impatient to me, and went closer on in against a guy with like a 5-inch reach advantage on him, and he could not get inside. And the guy was better inside than he was. He was better on the outside. So, he was just a better fighter. And I feel like, with all the, the antics that he was doing, starting conflict with De La Hoya, all the money throwing out, that's like, if you do that type of stuff, you cannot put up this type of performance. But usually when people that actually respect the game, you're not going to disrespect a guy like Oscar De La Hoya. You're just not, legends. I mean, you may not like what he's saying, but you can't act like that and then knowing that you really haven't accomplished much either. But when it came down to fight time, you can tell that he was not prepared for his opponent. Now, this is the same guy that got hurt by the guy that he fought before Berlanga, and looked not so good. But this fight, you can tell that he was more prepared for Berlanga than Berlanga was for him. It seemed like Berlanga was all about, trying to, the glitz and the glamour and the shine and the clout and everything that comes along with boxing. He's made a lot of big paydays, and a lot of that can go to your head. And I believe that happened to him, during this preparation time, because he was not prepared. I mean, he couldn't do anything to Shiraz. I mean, it was like, child's play. It was, you wouldn't think that this guy would walk out with Fat Joe, Remy Ma, have all the crowd on the side, hometown main event, and they disrespect Shakur Stevenson, by the way. Shakur should have been the main card, but they wanted to give this guy the main event, the last fight, because they were in New York. And this is what you do. It's just, you can't go out like that. So I'm curious to see exactly what he does to come back. He definitely got to get more technical, and he got to get better defense. He got to get more movement. You got to be better at the art of boxing and the science of boxing, because you're not going to knock everybody out that you see. If you think you're going to knock everybody out, then you're not going to win the majority of your fights, and that's just real. So I'm glad that he's came out with a statement of humility. That's the first step to getting better. is understanding that you went wrong, and then the next phase of it to be how I make it better. And I believe that if he truly is honest with himself, just maybe, perhaps he can make a comeback. So that's what we got today. We wanted to talk about Berlanga. We wanted to talk about him making a statement, and we done that. So if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and like the channel. Go ahead and give us a like. Give us some engagement. Go ahead and comment. Tell me what you think about the fight. Tell me your thoughts on Berlanga's speech about, or statement, I should say, showing the humility that he should have showed before the fight. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the Wine Boss channel as soon as possible, because we are coming with more and more and more bangers. I'm the Wine Boss. We out of here. Peace.